How comes every time we suffer, every time we have that pain, we have only two choices? We can put that attention span and focus into suffering and become the suffering, become weak, lost, become depressed. Or we can put that attention span to turning that suffering into power, into strength, into purpose, into status, into legacy, into creation, into turning your life from lost to winner, creating a 3 to 5 figure business. Maybe even a 7-figure business. Maybe become the ripped man, strong, who hike on the mountain and sprint on the mountain. Or you can become that loser motherfucker, staying there, playing video games, smoking drugs, and wasting your time doing nothing. Man needs suffering. Without suffering, my friend, you never grow. You never pass that comfort zone and you stay always the same. Today, let me tell you what I did today. I woke up in the morning and I had the plan to go on the mountain to hike. It is not easy, my friend, because I have a ride with the bike for 45 to 1 hour. My mom said me in the morning, "Brother, where are you going? Where are you going in the mountain? It's too hot, 27 degrees. Stay rest today." If I would hear my mom, I wouldn't turn into this strong man, ripped and strong today. I wouldn't increase my cardio, I wouldn't increase my endurance, I wouldn't increase my strength. But men need pain. Men need pain to grow. My friend, you need pain, you need suffering. But the thing is, you can turn that suffer into power if you are if you are focused to the right thing. I did 45 to 1 hour riding bike. I locked the bike on where I start to hike. I did, in a village, I did 45 minutes to 1 hour sprinting and running on the hill. And then I did the hiking on the mountain, 1,630 meters here in Daiti Mountain in Albania. I wanted to enjoy it because I'm a high performance man. I do 2 to 3 hours hiking. I did 1 hour bike and I'm gonna do another 1 hour when I go back. And also I did some sprinting, high sprinting, fucking pain, man. My hips, my glutes are fucking burning. My legs are now burning. But I don't give a fuck, my friend. Because I want to suffer. I want to enjoy the suffering. Suffering is part of turning into a real strong man. You got two things, two choices in life. You can focus in that suffer and live in it and suffer for entire life, become depressed. Maybe you are focused and stay there in your trauma for many years. Or you can turn that trauma into freedom, into healing. And there are some processes and steps you got to do it. Today in this video, I want to speak to men from 20 to 40 who are stuck and lost. And they don't understand what is high performance, legacy, purpose in life. I was thinking in my life, I can't do this. I can't create a 3 to 4 figure business. I can't have my own business before 7 years. I can't become ripped. I was low energy. I was anxious, depressed. I was thinking for my suffering, for my pain. But when I turned my attention span to growth, to personal development, to improvement, I turned that pain into freedom. I created my own business from my home. I helped many men to heal anxiety, depression, trauma. I saved the life of many people. I wrote my book, 15 Steps Blueprint to Heal Anxiety, Trauma and Depression Naturally and Permanently. Today I want to speak for men who really think that they can't pass that comfort zone. They are staying there like a lazy fucker doing nothing in this life. You got to create, my friend. You got to do some steps to go to genius moment, to create things, to hike mountains for high performance, to sprint, to do jiu-jitsu, to do self-defense, to protect yourself, to be able to protect your own family and your own self is the greatest skill a man can have. Sometimes you think that you are the man who you think you are, but you are not that man. If you keep saying yourself, I am a loser motherfucker, then you're gonna be a loser. If you tell yourself, I'm a winner, I'm gonna create my own business. I'm not gonna be a slave to somebody else. Nobody gonna control my time and my space. Nobody gonna tell me when to wake up in the morning. That's the real freedom, my friend. And for high energy, peak performance for all men today, I want to say some secrets. Because it's not normal to do 45 minutes bike, and I was even riding on a mountain, on a hill. And then I did sprint and run, and then hiking for 2 hours. Coming in this top of mountain for me is proudness. But during I was hiking as well, I had this bag. You see? Nearly 2 kg. It was bothering me, you know, but I didn't give my attention span to my back. I keep my attention span to the freedom and to the maybe the thoughts which I'm gonna have for this video, or to the wholeness of nature. I was focused. I was becoming one with the nature. I was enjoying my strength. I was telling myself, you're gonna hike, you're gonna go on top of the mountain, you're gonna realize it. One of the difference of men who want power and purpose in life is when they say one word, they got to keep it. If you want to be a fucking loser, then don't keep your word. But if you want to be a real man and you call yourself a man, when you say I'm gonna do something, you fucking do it or die. That's what I tell myself when I would do something. I'll fucking die or I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. Before 3-4 years, many people said to me, why are you fucking leaving your job 9 to 5? Where are you going? I said, I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna create 3 to 4 figure business. And I fucking do it. And I don't give a fuck what people say. Where is your green bottom, used to say my cousin. Your green bottom is not on. He means money. Well, I want to tell him today, I have fucking my green bottom on. I do 3 to 4, 5,000 from my home, doing fuck nothing. I have 81 to 90 products selling in the 5 stores of the world, digital products, ebooks, templates, PDFs. I have created 2 books. I created 2 books. I wrote 2 books in 2 to 3 years. The 15 Steps Blueprint to Heal Anxiety, Depression and Trauma Naturally. And I wrote Harnessing the Law of Attraction and Vibration for Success. My name is in it. Check in Amazon, check in Google Play Store, check in Apple Bookstore, check in Payhips, check in Gumroad. My name is in it. Because I told myself, I'm Bledarliga, this is my brand. I am this one, I am this man. And I am the creator of human evolution system, where I focus in 5 pillars: mind, identity, environment, lifestyle, and health and wellness. I'm focused in this creation. I create every single day. I create videos, I create ebooks, because I want to help people, I want to help the world. My intention is to serve people. Jim Rohn, one of the greatest entrepreneurs of the world, he used to say, the people who help the world, and you are paid for the value, not for the money and for the time, you are a great man, you become successful. So my friend, don't give up in your time in this world to achieve your purpose, your objectives. Don't listen to fucking people opinions. Listen what you have in your heart, what you have in your soul, what is in your creator mind. That's why sometimes you have to stay in quantum space of meditation. When you have to go in quantum space where you gender thoughts of creation, and you start becoming, your subconscious mind is connected with the universal mind, and you start creating things. You become genius. You become somebody in this world. Maybe you have some genius inside yourself, but you have to discover it. That's why meditation, staying in quantum space, means no thinking nothing. Not thinking nothing. Going in that black space, and you're just thinking about the energy centers in your body. If you want to know more about this, I can talk to men one-to-one. If they want to go one-to-one to a peak performance breakthrough session with me, a discovery call, and I'll talk more about this. But don't give up in your dream, my friend. Turn that dream into reality. Turn that pain into strength. Or if you want to live in that pain, and if you want to put all the attention in that pain, then you're gonna be a loser all your life. But you got only two choices. Or stay there, or put another internal voice inside yourself and tell yourself you are not that man anymore. You are a peak performance man. You got to speak. Your voice have to be heard. Your soul have to be heard. World needs you. You got not to stay anymore there, my friend. You are fucking against the universe. Go fucking against the universe. Don't give a fuck about, even if this whole universe say to you, no, you can't, you fucking do it, man. Keep your word. Be a fucking real man. Keep your word. If you want to be a loser motherfucker, then say I'll do it and fucking don't do it. Stay in your bed. But I don't give a fuck if today it was raining or snow, or if it was fucking difficult to climb this mountain. I'm gonna do it. I'm fucking gonna do it. My friend said to me, let's go to swimming pool, let's have some fun. Maybe let's go have some coffee somewhere. I said, no man, I have something to do with my family. I lied to him because I don't want to tell, I don't want to show off what I'm doing. But I'm doing some peak performance hiking and sprinting. My hips and glutes are fucking burning, but I don't give a fuck because I know I'm not focusing in my pain. I'm focusing in the realization of the objective, in the keeping of the word of with myself. You know, don't fucking give up, my friend. Man need pain. Pain growth. Pain makes you grow. You know, when you suffer, you enjoy it. You know, I lost my father 10 years ago from depression. He was even suffering from alcoholism. He used to drink a lot. That's why I hate alcohol, you know. I suffer a lot. I was growing, say, without a father, man, you know. I didn't even feel the figure of father in my home, but I become my father of my own self. 23 years old, I escaped from fucking country, Albania, and I gone to England. I said myself, let's build a new life. I worked 7 years in construction. I said, fuck 9 to 5. I read some self-development books. I did jiu-jitsu, boxing, kickboxing. I did a lot. Peak performance, body weight, functional training. And I'm fucking ripped, you know. I'm fucking ripped, bro. I'm fucking strong. I don't give a fuck. I can suffer suffer for hours. For me, it's like normal, you know. I can fight with 4 to 5 months, and normal months, I mean, and I don't give a fuck, you know. I'm prepared for it, you know. I'm crazy motherfucker in my head. I don't give a fuck what people say, you know, and I don't listen to people, you know. So my friend, do what the fuck you want, but suffer and enjoy the suffering. Turn the emotions of suffering into positive emotions. Don't keep that emotions negative. Oh, I'm suffering. Oh, something terrible is happening. Your reaction is everything because it's going in your subconscious mind. You know, what you're gonna become is what you think, but sometimes what you think and the way you react, it turns into emotion. When it's coming as suffering, don't say, oh, I feel pain. Oh, say, this is gonna make me grow. I feel powerful. Positive affirmations, because it's going in positive emotions, positive reaction. It's going straight away in your subconscious. You're gonna see that you're gonna turn into another space after. Something great gonna happen in your life. You're gonna see yourself maybe successful, maybe rich with 3 to 4, 5-figure business, or staying from your home, enjoying your freedom. This is freedom, my friend. I don't exchange my time with money. Money means fuck nothing for me. Freedom is everything. I don't want a big properties. I don't want a big buildings. I want freedom. I don't want to be focused to money. I want to hike on a mountain on a Monday morning. I want to go to the adventure. I want to be free, my friend. I want to control the time. I want to tell people that this time I'm free. You want to speak to me? This time I'm free. I'm not free when you want. I'm free when I want. You know, this is freedom, my friend. This is the real freedom. Life is beautiful if you have more time to enjoy it with your family, with everything. I sell digital products. I sell courses. I'm a coach. I'm a fitness coach. I'm a gym instructor. I'm also a holistic health coach, psychotherapist. I have saved the life of more than 40 people so far. I feel proud because we psychotherapists, we are like healers, like savers of life. We transform life. This is powerful to our life. You know, this is a powerful thing. So my friend, don't give up. Don't give up never, you know. And keep going, keep going. Sometimes people gonna say to you, no, you can't. No, it's so difficult. Where are the money? But suffer 2 years because the money is gonna come. Maybe focus in building a website, maybe focus in real estate, become great in one thing. Just one thing, you become skillful. That's why if you want to speak to me, and if we want to find that genius mind, and if you want to see where is that suffer, or that barriers in your life, that patterns which keep you stuck, then book a free session with me, my friend, because maybe you can transform your life. If you spend, for example, $2,000, $3,000, or even $500 in fucking coffee and enjoying and fucking staying stuck for an entire life, but you're spending $500 to $1,000 with one coach that's gonna transform your entire life, and you're gonna be the man with purpose, legacy, status, and your soul and flesh is gonna be hurt. And then you're gonna have the freedom in your life. You're gonna be ripped with peak performance, never getting tired. Then, my friend, is the greatest exchange you can do in your entire life. Don't feel stingy, don't feel scared to invest in a coach. Because two great minds, Henry Ford said, can create a powerful machine, can create something genius. Even Napoleon Hill, in his book Think and Grow Rich, said, then when two masterminds join together, they create another mastermind bigger and greater than that one. You know, my friend, think and grow rich. You know, for peak performance, there are some steps which you get to focus in your life. First one is, my friend, affirmations, positive affirmations. Telling yourself you are purposeful, you are great, you are strong, you're gonna achieve your dream life, your dream goal. Write your greatest goals, 10 of the greatest goals that Brian Tracy in a piece of paper, and read every single day and focus in one goal. Then till you realize it, don't give up the entire life till you realize it. Focus 100%. Write 10 other steps which you need to realize this goal, and focus every single day till you realize it. You know, my friend, have positive affirmation and say for that goal, I'm gonna realize it. Think like you already are that person. Think like you already are that real estate guy, or maybe that web designer, or web or coding, you do coding website, or I don't know what business you want to do, e-commerce business, or you are a public speaker, or you are creating a brand, whatever, or you are doing drop shipping, or you're doing trading, professional trader. Say yourself, I'm a professional trader, and invest your money as well, my friend. Don't keep your money in your bank like a poor fucker, and risk. If you want to stay in your weak zone, then don't risk, don't fail, don't do things with pain, but do easy things. That's where you're gonna be loser all your fucking life. But if you wanna fucking win in this life, you fucking risk, my friend. 20,000 gold, buy, fuck it. It's the time to invest. The market is studying. Do it, fucking do it. Buy real estate. Where are the money? How can you create that cash flow? Where are the investors? How can you be the middleman? Study for fucking 1 year. Be the best in real estate. That's what you're gonna make you powerful. But suffer. Suffer to achieve it. Man needs suffer, my friend. Suffer is sweet. When suffering becomes sweet and you turn the suffering into enjoyment, into positive emotions, you are the most powerful man can be. I'm telling you, my friend. I'm telling you, your life is gonna be successful, because now we live in a world of technology. Now one video can turn your life around. One video can make you successful, rich, powerful. Today we got to speak, my friend. You know, I believe this video maybe not gonna go viral, but it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna go failure after failure, because as much as I fail, as much I'm close to my winning, as much as I'm close to victory. You know, this is powerful, man. You know, I was failing for fucking 2 years in e-commerce, real estate. I was failing with my coaching business, but I didn't fail with digital products. I generate $3,000 to $5,000 in a week. I'm free. I can go wherever I want. I can do whatever I want. I was not listening to my supervisor every fucking single morning. Brother, do this. How many bricks did you lay? Fuck off. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to listen to you anymore. I'm a fucking free man now. You're a fucking loser. You're working there in dust every single morning, motherfucker. But I'm free. I'm free. And I'm ripped. I'm strong. I don't give a fuck. I never get tired. But how did I build this system? How can a man in his 30s be a fucking machine? I did 2 hours riding, 1 hour sprint, 1 hour hiking, and now I'm going straight to the top of the mountain. It's maybe a little bit meters left, and after I can go home. I can take the bike, go home, rest, and fucking straight away gym. My friend is calling me, let's go do some exercise. Let's do some weighting pull-ups. Transformation from normal pull-ups to, or normal pull-ups or push-ups to weighted push-ups and weighted pull-ups is transformation for me. It's turning that pain into more power. I don't like it, I suffer when I do it, but I enjoy it. It's turning me into a strong, powerful man. I wake up in the morning straight away, some breathing exercise. You know, so a lazy motherfucker would wake up in the morning and straight do that shit normal things, you know, but I stay in meditation. I want to see where are my sources of generating and creating, you know. And I'm creating something wonderful right now. I'm focusing something, but I want to keep secret for a moment. But I'm just going to say, I try to create. I created 90 digital products so far. Isn't this powerful? I wrote 2 of my books. I created my own clinic in Albania. I got my own psychotherapy clinic, my mental health healing clinic. I heal anxiety and depression naturally and permanently. This is dedication to my father, who suffered from depression, by the way. Even he was not a nice figure in my life. I took my pain, my anxious life, and I turned it in a powerful thing. I help people to heal. I transform people. I was suffering before 3 years. I was suffering from anxiety and depression. But right now I can heal people. I can save life. Sometimes they call me on the evening. Young girls, young women, young man. I'm dying, I feel trauma. Let's speak, let's talk. Let's go through 15 questions to see where are the destructive thoughts and emotions. Let's turn them into power through my healing system, which I created. My friend, I can save somebody's life. Isn't this wonderful? And I did already. So my friend, straight away in the morning, some deep breathing, 3 to 4 sets. A lazy fucker would say, oh, I don't want to do it. Oh, it's so hard. Oh, I don't breathe. But breathe, my friend, because after 3 to 4 days, you're going to see the solar plexus is going to become stronger. The veins that are stiff in your solar plexus are going to expand. Diaphragm is going to breathe, because the solar plexus is the brain of your subconscious is going straight away in the diaphragm, is controlling the diaphragm. So it's controlling also is connected with the vagus nerve, the largest nerve, which controls mostly of your emotions in your life. So turning that solar plexus into power through stretching, meditation. Sometimes you got to stay maybe 3 to 5 minutes just in positive emotions. Things you dream about. Maybe a garden, maybe a hall, maybe a beautiful woman you dream about. Maybe a nice nature. Maybe the man you want to become. maybe the business you dream about, maybe your kids which you're gonna have in your life, maybe that beautiful woman which you're really gonna enjoy when you are with her, the adventure which you're gonna do to her, with her, the passions, the romanticism. Maybe you just dream about having a lot of money, power, status, respect, men's around you, a lot of friends, big, strong friends, a nice environment, a healthy and wealthy network of men's. Maybe you're gonna dream about having a garden, a beautiful house, which is big farm maybe. It's so wonderful. These positive emotions, just keep staying into them for 2 to 5 minutes, my friend. How often do you do this? That's turning the pain to power. And maybe you're gonna tell yourself, oh, this is not belonging to me anymore. This habit is not for me anymore. I am Bledar Lika. I'm a peak performance man. I'm the man which help others to save life. I'm a different man right now. Smoking, weed, staying in coffee for hours, wasting time in Netflix, porn, ejaculation. Let me tell you something, my friend. Never ejaculate. Never fucking ejaculate. Never do masturbation. A weak man do this because you're leaving out the most powerful cell of your body. So the best thing you can do is semen rotation when you are stopping ejaculation, just before ejaculating, squeezing techniques, or I don't know, even when you do sex, try to control them. Don't leave out your sperm. Stop. Make a stop, continue. Make a stop, continue. Don't leave out the sperm. Sperm is powerful to man. Control yourself, my friend. It's semen rotation. It increases testosterone 20 to 30% more. And also stay holistically, I seen in my life that one of the system which turned out all my life around was when I really turned my life holistically. I said no to chemicals, perfumes, this aroma which are bad and have parabens and chemicals. I said no aluminum paper in my home, no plastic things, no dishwashers, no detergents. I use only soda powder, vinegar, and I put also aromatic oils which are pure natural, like lavender, yobobo. I use only natural stuff for my home. I love my health. I want to be powerful, man. I want to be high performance. I want to live longer as much as I can. I want to perform longer as much as I can. In my sexual actions, I want to last long. I want to have a nice sex, enjoy it. And I want to do it 3, 4, 5 times, even if I'm 50. If when I'm going 50 years old, when I go 50 years old, I want to have high performance. I want to hike straight. I want to hike a mountain like I did today and ride for hours in my 70, in my 80. This is to keep that longevity, to love health, to love life. If you don't have love for life and for health and for your purpose and for your vision of life, then you are just a loser. You don't want to be a loser. You want to be a strong man, a strong beast. You want to be remembered. Your kids have to feel proud of you. By the way, I never grew with a real father. I missed him, his strength, but I turned out my pain into strength. I become the father of my own self. I said, let's turn this whole life all the way around, Bledar. Let's not be that bricklayer anymore. Working in dust, working in rain, hearing every fucking motherfucker telling me where to wake up and how many bricks I have to lay. No, freedom, my friend. I had a lot of clients so far. I am happy, but I have a system. I have a system holistically, I do meditation, I stay in quantum space, I create, and then I straight away do some Kegel exercise for better sex, better strength on my hips, on my pelvic floor muscle to increase sexual power and strength. And what I care mostly is for the second brain which I have in my gut, which is my gut digestive system. Controlling digestive system and staying holistically is powerful, I try to eat only carnivore food. I eat meat mostly. If you eat meat and perform like a beast in your gym, in your calisthenics, in your jiu-jitsu, in your martial arts, and you are powerful, just eat carnivore, a lot of meat. Don't listen to people when they say red meat is bad, or bone broth, or maybe beef tallow, which is wonderful. It increase your sperm count, increase your testosterone, increase your power. So be powerful, my friend. And yeah, care for your gut, adding more probiotics, staying away from sugar, the refined oils or table salt. I use only Celtic salt, is the best. I also eat a lot, eggs, 10 to 20 eggs. I don't give a fuck what people say when they say red or is bad or don't eat too much eggs. It's bullshit. If you read this book, The Primal Blueprint of Mark Sisson, it explains a lot why you got to eat a lot of eggs and staying carnivore, eliminating grains. It was one of the biggest turn in my life. I don't eat too much bread, pasta, oats, corn. I stay away from everything of this because I know it doesn't help me with my testosterone and my power and energy. So yeah, and also one of the best thing I did is that I do breathing every single morning, like Wim Hof breathing, or I straight away after breathing I go in cold exposure. It's wonderful. Take some ice, my friend, take some ice in the supermarket, close the shower and put in the shower straight away. Go some cold plunges because it can recondition your muscles, and also it helps to boost testosterone and power into your gym or into your training, and sometimes, most of the time, I do cold shower because it's wonderful, and after cold, one of the best would be to do some stretching, some yoga stretching, because it helps to increase mobility and flexibility for your training, and don't give up in anything in life. Sometimes people is gonna tell you, he's gonna test your beliefs. People, they love to test your beliefs, especially your family. You're gonna become your biggest enemy when you want to achieve something, and maybe first days or first months or first year you are losing a lot, maybe money, time, everything. People are gonna say, what are you creating? Why are you doing this? You are a loser. You don't have money, you don't have a job. But don't give a fuck, man, what people say. Just continue in your dream. Continue, because sometimes when you really believe in something, you achieve what is called placebo effect. You start healing, you start making it true. According to neuroplasticity, our brain is wired through predictive patterns and expectations. So we got to expect that is going to happen, the best one, that we're going to realize that business, that we're going to have that property, that we're going to have that money in our hand, and that's going to become real, my friend. Believe is the greatest thing you can have in your life. So believe and don't give up in your dreams. And sometimes, my friend, you got to believe. You got to believe you're gonna get healed. You got to believe you're gonna achieve great things. You got to believe you're gonna realize that business, because people gonna doubt on you. They're gonna throw doubts on you. You're gonna even doubt yourself. You're gonna say, who am I to dream to become big? Who am I to become another person? But you are. You have their own power. William Churchill used to say, nothing can beat persistence and determination. When you are persistent and consistent in one thing, you love to do it, you're gonna realize, my friend, just believe in it. Belief has so much power. It is done experiment with people, with a group of people who suffer from Parkinson sickness, and they injected only saline in them, and they made them believe that there is a powerful drug that they're gonna heal them, and they just healed, and they just believe, and they was expecting that they're gonna get healed. And what's happened? They regenerated their brain cells, they healed their cells, they healed the Parkinson sickness, because their their brain release 200% more dopamine and endorphin. Their body was so strong to produce good hormones, you know. So the power of belief, my friend, is amazing, you know. Sometimes you got to believe. William James used to say, in order to achieve great things, we must not act, we also must dream. In order to achieve great things, we must not only plan, but also believe. Believe is powerful in your life, my friend, you know. And sometimes what separates the pain part from for the next line of achievement and success and triumph is just the power of belief. When you believe, you realize all the great things, because every cell is gonna hear in your body, you know. Every cell, every nerve is gonna be part of your action. So you got to be in line with your mind and with your body. The mind and body has to be unique and must believe both of them, that you're gonna realize the things which you really dream about. Don't give up in your dreams, never, because after you live a life of regret, you got to calculate your life, my friend. You have to do a calculation. You're gonna live a life of regret, or you're gonna live a life of freedom. Because most of people, when they die, they just regret about not doing things they dream about, not living more, not having more time about and spending with their family and their self. But how are you gonna spend more time if you don't grind down, if you don't go through pain, if you don't achieve that business which you really love, which you really want? So you must sacrifice, you must go through pain. Men need pain to grow. Men need pain to be successful. Men need pain for everything, my friend, to not be regret in your life, to achieve greatest of things in your life, you know. Because in the end, you're gonna do is you're gonna think about, what life have I lived? Have I lived a life of regret, or have I lived a life which I done at least whatever I wanted to do? You know what I mean? Like, trust me, man, if you are focused in one thing for 1 year or 2 years and you grind down to that, you're gonna realize it, you're gonna achieve it, because that's the law of universe, that's the cause of effect, that's the law of attraction. Your thoughts is gonna attract the things which you have in your mind. So it's very important to keep this positive state of mind and thoughts every single day and every single time. That's why I always suggest to my clients meditation, breathing, cold exposure, a lot of yoga, carnivore diet. These are the best for your gut. And also we check the cardiovascular system, what state is. We check the hormonal system. We check every system to see if you are having success in every area of your life. We check the relationships, we check the environment. What kind of environment are you operating? The habits which you are, the identity which is in your mind. You know, when you shift your identity, you shift also your beliefs. Belief is the most powerful things a person can have. You know, you can transform your entire life. So my friend, go through pain. Go through pain with the belief that you're gonna turn this pain into power. This is one of the most amazing things you can do in your life. And I hope this video helped you out to realize that dream which you have in your heart. And don't listen to the other people, what they say to you. Trust me. And also, don't give up on meditation, because that's how you heal anxiety, depression, and you turn your life all the way around. So, my friend, I hope this video helped you out to turn your life from pain to power and strength. And if you want more to go through the human evolution system, which I created, check the link in my bio, book a free consultation, and let's start speaking and turning your life all the way around, from loser to winner.